Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iman Hafiz bin Universiti. I come from section 1 group 2 and I will present test 1, which is application of biases and relay pole in the stop circuit. So basically I will demonstrate the difference between latching and biases in the simulation that have done in PLC feeder. So let's go. Alright, this. Okay, basically I will demonstrate between latch button and push button. So when we turn on the latch, it will remain turned on, and when we want to close it, we need to turn it off, just like this. But different with the push button. When we push the button, it means we press the button to turn on, and we want to turn off, it means we release the button. So basically this button we need to push it twice. Yes. Okay, when I turn on the latch, okay, basically the R1 will energize, and R1 and L1 will also energize, so make the L1 light up. So when I push push button 1, okay, there's no change because the R1 and L1 does not affect when I push the PB2 button. Okay, it will energize the R2 coil and make the lamp also energize. So when I push the stop button, from normally closed circuit, it will become normally open circuit, and R2 and L2 not receiving any energy. Yes. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Shahira. Next for task 2, which is about timer relay application. First, I will construct the circuit based on the figure 4 in the lab sheet. Here I will use on delay timer and set it to 5-second delay. And now I will start to simulate the circuit. It can be seen the normally open contact here was closed after 5 seconds, and then the lamp will be on. This happened because time delay relay is functioned to delay the armature motion of coil energization, de-energization, or both. Usually for regular normally open contact, it will be closed after the coil was energized. But for this relay circuit, there is a delay occurred during coil energization, cause the normally upper contact to be closed after 5 seconds. And when we switch off the latch, this contact will be opened immediately. Therefore, this type of contact was called as normally open time closed contact.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad IZZUDDIN from 1 BEKB, and I will present task 3 from the lab 2 module 3, which is timer relay application for whole circuit. So for now, let's jump into my slide. So this is my slide, so let's proceed to the next slide. So this is our circuit, our whole circuit. So first we need to construct the whole circuit. Consists of push button 1, relay contactor, normally open contactor, normally closed contactor, R1 coil and T1 coil, and also a lamp. So first we need to construct the wiring plan of this whole circuit, and then we simulate it in PLC fiddle. Then set the timer to 10-second delay. So the simulation start when we push the push button and the observation was discovered. So this is the touch tree PLC fiddle. So when we push the push button, it will make the R1 coil energized and it will make the normally open R1 become closed and also make the lamp turn on. So after a 10-second delay, it will make the normally closed timer contactor open and it will cut the current flow to the R1 and the lamp. Thus, the lamp will turn off. So next we go to the relay connector diagram. So this is my relay connector diagram where the live goes in to the PB1 and goes out to the T1. And as it is normally closed, so it will be 114. So the other one is live into the relay 1, normally open. Since it is normally open, so it will enter from 1 and goes out from 9. So then, so the output from T1 will goes to the lamp and goes to the neutral. So the other output from T1 it goes to the T1 coil and enter 7, goes out from 2 and goes straight to the neutral, and the other output from T1 will go straight to the R1 coil and then enter the neutral. So that's all. So this is my observation. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hilman Hisham and I will be presenting part A, task for parallel relay control. So this is the relay circuit diagram that I will be constructing, and I have converted it into the relay connector diagram. And moving on into the plcfeeder.com, I have already constructed the relay circuit and I will be explaining the work principle of the circuit. So first of all, you need to turn on the latch, and right now you can see that there is current flow through latch PB stop, and there is no current flow through the first, second and third rung. This is because the current cannot flow through the normally open switch bias and normally open contactor. And lamp 2 will be turned on. This is because there's current flow through relay 1 and relay 2 normally closed contactor. After that, you need to turn on the PB1, and right now there is current flow through PB1 in the first rung, and the current will flow to relay 1 coil, and relay 1 coil will be energized, so all the relay 1 coil will be turned on. So as you can see in the second rung, there is no current flow because of the same reason as before, and in the third rung, lamp 1 will now be turned on because of the relay 1 is now turned on. Relay 1 normally open contactor will now become relay 1 normally closed contactor. There's current flow and lamp 1 will be turned on. However, lamp 2 will still be on because of the current flow through the relay 2 normally closed contactor. After that, you turn off the PB1 and you turn on the PB2. So right now you can see that in the first rung, relay 1 coil is still turned on. This is because the phenomena of self-holding circuit, where the coil itself will use its own contactor to energize its own coil. So as you can see in the second rung, PB2, there's current flow through PB2 and relay 2 coil is energized, and all the relay 2 contactor will turn on. And in the third rung, the lamp 1 is still turned on because there's current flow through both relay 1 and relay 2, which now will become normally closed contactor. And there is no current flow in the last rung, so the lamp 2 is turned off. And you turn off the PB2. So you can see that relay 1 and relay 2 coil is still turned on because of the same reason of phenomena of self-holding circuit. And there is current flow through relay 1 and relay 2 now normally closed contactor, so lamp 1 will turn on, and you turn off on the PB stop, you turn off the PB stop, you turn off the latch. And that is all from me. Thank you very much.